Awesome. It's amazing because before this call, actually, like I want to say like an hour ago, Nano called me. He's like, yo, run this call today, and you're the perfect person to run this call here today. You see, I'm honored that I get to be that person because here today, I'm gonna give you guys something that I love to talk about, right? And I love to talk about this, and I'm gonna give it to you guys here today. So in this call, guys, we're gonna talk about how to create momentum before and also after convention. Now, if you guys are coming here to Budapest, drop some momentums in the chat box, right? Now, if you're not coming to Budapest, we're going to commit here today. Drop some Arizonas in the chat box, right? If you're not coming to convention, drop some Arizona. But if you're coming to Budapest, drop some momentum, right? Not Budapest, you're gonna drop momentum because you're already in momentum. You're coming here, you're already feeling this energy. Who just felt this burst of energy real quick, right? I know all you guys did because I just felt it too, right? So drop some momentum. And if you're coming to Arizona in April, drop some Arizonas. If you don't know what's going to happen in Arizona yet, guess what, guys? Drop some Arizona April 9th or April 11th. You should be there, right? And today here on this call, I'm going to give you that. So in this call here today, these are some key points of the call. How to create momentum after conventions. Key points that I'm going to focus on this call is going to be in order for you to have momentum in convention, you have to do this before convention. All right. Who to collab with. Prepare your content ideas, right? Who is not coming to convention. I'm going to also give you guys some key points here today. Because if you're not coming to convention, it's okay. You are going to be in convention with us, right? And I'm going to use this individual, Samuel, that's here on this call. He didn't come to the Croatia convention, but he felt that he was there with us because of how plugged in he was, right? Now, also on this call, I'm also going to plug you guys in with what's coming next, and I'm going to put you guys on with a different type of momentums. All right. So drop a momentum in the chat box if you guys are ready for this call here today, because I'm super excited. I'm super pumped up for this call here today. Right now, before I start this call, I want to be able to experience something with you guys, and drop a one in the chat box if you guys have ever experienced momentum, right? Drop a two in the chat box if you've never experienced momentum. And that's okay. Be honest, right? Because guys, look, the only way that I can help you and be able to bring value to you is if you're honest with yourself. Now, one of the biggest things that I have done this year, and one of the biggest things that I have focused on in the year of 2023 and 2024 has been honesty, right? So everybody drop an honest in the chat box, right? Because you have to be honest with yourself. You see, before and I appreciate Nano for bringing me on this call today and having me here, because before I used to be in the future, right? I used to manifest in the future so much that sometimes I forgot about the blessings that Jesus had for me here in the present. Does that make sense? Am I talking to somebody here on this call today? Because if I am, drop an I in the chat box, right? So I had to start being honest with myself. I had to start being honest with myself. It's okay for me to experience what I'm experiencing right now because it's gonna grow me, right? And if you're here on this call here today, right? And I'm gonna tell you guys this: if you're taking notes, turn your cameras on, right? Turn your cameras on because I want to be able to see you guys. I don't even have I have the gallery on because I want to know who I'm speaking to here today, right? And I know you guys hop on a lot of calls, correct? And you just don't know which one is gonna be the call for you, right? You guys hop on a lot of Zoom calls and you sometimes don't know which one is going to be the call for you. So I need your cameras to be on, and I'm here to tell you today that this is the call that's going to be for you, right? This is the call that's going to be for you. I need you to turn your cameras on so I can actually make eye contact with you, right? Because guys, look, a lot of us hop on a lot of calls and we're always praying for the information that, man, I hope this is the call for me. Guess what? This is the call for you here today. Because here today, I'm going to give you guys the blueprint of what exactly you guys need, right? And what exactly you guys need to go hit the next level. Okay. And I'm so grateful that I actually understood this. I understood that whatever I'm experiencing right now is helping me so I can actually help the next person that's coming after me, right? So I can actually help my team of what exactly I'm experiencing right now. All right. So if you never experienced momentum, be honest with me. Right. But if you also experience momentum, be also honest with me. Right. And these are the 5 types of momentums that you guys will experience here in this journey. Right. And I'm going to write these down for you. Okay. I'm going to write these down for you. So the first type of momentum you was experiencing this journey. the types of momentums that you were experiencing in this journey is super simple. Number one is going to be personal momentum, right? Personal momentum. How do you experience personal momentum? Is by you putting yourself out there and having a morning routine, by you doing something that you said that you were going to do. Because in order for you to start this domino effect of the 5 types of momentum, you have to first create momentum for yourself. All right. And how does that come, KD? I'm going to give you guys all of that here today, how to prepare for that. The second type of momentum is called group momentum, right? Because once you start personal momentum, it duplicates to your group. All of a sudden, when you're a momentum, don't you think everybody else feels the frequency? Remember, momentum first starts with you. Momentum first starts with you. Okay? And you need to focus on those activities that are going to get you momentum, because once you're in momentum, your whole team gets in momentum. It's like a burst of energy that just happens, right? Now, the third type of momentum is then when you go from personal momentum, you go to group momentum. And after you go to group momentum, then your whole team, right, creates momentum. Now, think about it like this, right? And I've experienced this as a leader, right? This year, the last end of 2023, and also this year of 2024 starting, we all have legs of business, correct? We all have 3 legs of businesses. And I've experienced this. Once you develop a leader to a Platinum 1000 or above, right? What starts to happen is, and that leader starts to create other leaders, you need to understand as a leader, you actually need to just be the ears and the eyes to the top leader of that organization. And I had to understand that. And now there's different levels of leadership. That's when duplication, the 4th level of leadership happens, duplication, right? And when you're in duplication, you have to understand that it's okay for you to lead somebody and lead his ship from afar, that you don't need to be there. And I had to understand that as a group, right? So I had to understand that I first start with momentum. The second wave of momentum starts with the individual group that I'm working with. And then momentum, when the group is in momentum, it creates team momentum. All right. And then when team momentum starts to happen, you know what starts to happen? Who's coming to Budapest again? Drop a momentum in the chat if you're coming to Budapest, and drop a Arizona in the chat box if you're coming to Arizona in April. Right? Drop it in the chat, because as soon as we all get in momentum, we're in team momentum, we're on fire. Like right now, Digital Dynasty is on fire, right? Guess what happens? We have a company convention. Right? We have a company convention. And then what happens after that company convention? We start getting into company momentum. And that's what you guys are going to experience coming to Budapest. This is what you guys are going to experience coming, right? This is what you guys are going to experience coming to Budapest. This is exactly what you guys are going to experience coming to Budapest in the next couple of days. You guys are going to experience company momentum. You're going to experience what's going to happen after this. Now, in order for you to receive company convention, you need to do what's required and what I'm going to give you here on this call here today, right? Who's ready? Drop a ready in the chat box, right? And the 5th momentum is called, because we're part of network marketing, it's called industry momentum, right? That's when our company is in momentum. We reached already 1,000+ chairmen, right? We got Nano to chairman 100, and we popped all chairmen and chairwomen out of this organization, a Digital Dynasty here in the US. That's when we step into industry momentum, okay? So these are the 5 types of momentum that you guys are going to experience here in this journey. Now, am I talking to my leaders here today? Am I talking to the Digital Dynasty next wave leadership here today? Right? Because guys, look, we're in network marketing, right? Why are we in network marketing? Because we all decided to make a decision to help people and leverage this industry to help people create wealth on autopilot. And that goes with our mission here of Digital Dynasty, which is empowering, educating, and improving and create consciousness to the next generation of leaders to become digital entrepreneurs. All right. So here today on this call, you guys are going to get what exactly to do with momentum. And momentum starts right now. You being here on this call, momentum just started. You listening here to this call, you listening here to this IG Live, it just started for you here today. Okay. You need to focus and write this down if you're taking any notes. You need to focus on activity, all right? You need to focus on activities, a lot of activities for a short period of time to be able to create momentum for yourself first. Remember, you as a leader of your team will do what you do, not what you say. They will see you work hard, they will work hard. They will see you drop OTCs into the chat, they will drop OTCs into the chat. They will see you run the play every single day, nonstop, and be obsessed with this. They're going to be obsessed with this. They see you traveling to 21 different countries. They're going to travel to 21 different countries, right? You are the inspiration of your organization, all right? You are the inspiration of your organization, okay? Awesome. So in today's call, I'm going to give you guys here some tangible things on what exactly to do to create that momentum. All right. And, you know, I had a little bit of time to prepare for this, but I'm super excited that I got a little bit of time to prepare for this because, because I have a lot of information that I'm going to give you, but it's the great information that I'm going to give you. So you guys could be able to go out here and apply this work. Now, what's going to happen here, and drop a commitment in the chat before I give you this. What's going to happen here is you're either going to do this to your notes, right? You're going to take so much notes, and you're going to close the notebook. Or you're going to be that person that's going to grab all these notes and apply these notes right after this. Okay? So which person are going to be you here today? Which person are you going to be? Because in momentum, this is the type of person that happens here, right? And I'm going to give you this, and this is one of my favorite trainings to do, right? This is one of my favorite trainings to do because you're either going to be the 3 types of people on this call here today. And this happens all the time. And don't feel like you're going to be that person here on this call. But this is the 3 types of people that happens, right? And it's okay if this happens. The first person is the premises, right? The person that sees everything negative, right? And it's okay if you're that person. It's cool, right? Then you're going to be the person who's going to be the realist, right? You're going to see it for what it is. And then you're going to be the person who is the visionary. All right? You're going to be the person that's going to be the visionary. Who is the visionary? My fault, guys. You're going to be the person who's going to be the visionary, right? The person who sees people and things better than they are and will apply the information. So you got to make a decision here today because momentum begins with you. All right? Momentum is a personal thing before it turns into team. Okay? So those who are coming to Budapest, guess what? You got to make a decision here today. You got to decide. Okay? You're going to decide today, not tomorrow, not when you get to Budapest. You have to decide today before you take your flight. You have to decide. Because momentum, these are the 3 types of people that are either going to apply this, or these are the 3 types of people that are going to be like, hey, man, look, this is not me. All right? So what is momentum really about, KD? Break it down to me, right? And I'm going to break it down to you here today because on the way here, as I was walking to my Airbnb, I wrote down some notes. And these notes, I'm going to give them to you, okay? I'm going to give you all these notes. Why? Because all these notes right here are going to help every single one of you guys, okay? All these notes is going to help every single one of you guys here today. And I wish that I had this call before I went into a convention, before I decided and what to do after convention. And I'm so grateful that Nano put me really on this call. Like I told him on the phone, I was like, damn, bro, I'm the best person to actually run this call here today for the whole team, to get everybody in the momentum that I have experienced before convention and after convention. Like right now, David, right? He's in Italy right now. He's in Italy with Alan, and he's about to pop Platinum 1000. He's like 5 orders close. Yesterday, he was 11. He's been bouncing back and forth from 3 to 11, and today he's at 5 orders close. So real quick, David, one day to P1000, right? P1000 David before Budapest. That's the focus. That's the goal, right? Now, I'm going to give you all these notes, right? And I don't want you guys to steal all of this first. I want you guys to actually listen to me here, right? You see, momentum, it's not about getting momentum. It's about actually keeping momentum, okay? And momentum is about the little things. Nano speaks about this all the time. You know what he speaks about? Not forgetting what goes on here in momentum. Not forgetting to drop OTCs in the chat box. Not forgetting to drop good morning in the chat. Guys, look, I'm in Europe right now. It's 12:26 in the morning in Europe. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, it's 6 o'clock back home. It's 6:26 back home, right? And look at this on this call. The right people are here on this call. Right now, the right people are here. And who dropped OTC in all the chat box in Digital Dynasty? Who did? Right? And who didn't drop an OTC in the chat box? You see, those are the little things. Nano talks about holding each other accountable all the time. Think about that. Because you're going to take a trip to Europe and you have a lot of things going on. You're not participating in the chat. Come on, bro. Remember, it's not about getting momentum. It's about staying and keeping the momentum that you're creating. And remember, like I told you, if you're a visionary, you're going to make a decision today to keep this momentum. You're not going to make a decision when you go to Budapest and make a momentum. It's about holding each other accountable. It's about celebrating ranks. It's about celebrating people that get signups. Guys, look, one of the biggest things that I fell in love with in this journey, when I first started into this, I couldn't enroll people. It was a battle that I dealt with. And every time I saw one person, it's to get a sign up, you know what I did? I celebrated them. I celebrated like how I would love to be celebrated. And you know what started to happen to me? Because I was celebrating people, I started getting signups left and right. And here today, I go and get signups left and right, like it's nothing. Another thing that I used to struggle with, duplicating myself into people. And I started to celebrate people that were duplicating people. And it just started to come to me, left and right, left and right, left and right. I started to celebrate people for the littlest things. And I understood what I celebrate accelerates. What I celebrate accelerates. I used to have another problem. You know what my other problem was? That there was one light. You see lights behind me, right? On top of me, right? There was lights. And there was only one light in my organization. And it was the person who enrolled me in this business. He was the only light, the only leader that I had around me. And then I started to come up as a light. I started to focus on duplication. I started to focus on the 5 levels of leadership. And I started to gain momentum, personal momentum myself. Then I started to create group momentum. And then I started to be a light, right? You know what happened when I started to be a light? Now there was 2 lights in the room, right? It was my leader and him. It was my leader and it was my leader and I. And we both started being the light, right? And you know what I dealt with? We were just the same person, and I used to deal with bumping heads. And you know what happened? I looked at things that he was doing great. I stopped looking at the things he wasn't doing right. And I started to pour into his cup. I started to show more love to him. I started to celebrate him more. And then I started to gain this momentum, this freedom. And I don't know who's dealing with that here on this call, but that thought just came to my mind and I just had to speak on it. Because you never know who bumps heads here in the same organization, right? And we're not supposed to bump heads. We're supposed to work together. This is a family. Everybody say family in the chat box. We got to celebrate each other, especially right now if we want to gain momentum. We got to celebrate each other. This is our family right here, all right? This is our family, okay? So we got to protect this family, and it starts here with us, all right? Next thing, celebrating, holding each other accountable. It's about the little things, confirmations on the call. Tonight, we have a 9 p.m. op call. Who got confirmations for tonight? I got 2 confirmations for tonight's op call. Mind you, it's going to be 6 something a.m. my time, and I got 2 confirmations for tonight's call. It's about the little things, right? Who's showing up for their team in Digital Dynasty? Think about it. On Digital Dynasty, I don't have all my leaders here. I don't, because they're not all Platinum 150 P600s yet, but they're loading up. But I know I have the right leaders here to do what? To bring this information back to the team, to bring this information back to their own team. The second thing in momentum is knowing your numbers. Knowing your numbers. You got to know your numbers. Right now, we have a promotion going on for the love of the game. You guys are sleeping on that. Sleeping. Because right now, everybody should be aiming to go smack P600 in the face. And I know a lot of you guys are close. Drop a close in the chat box if you're close to P600. Don't let this, you prepare for convention, stop you from you doing the little things. That's why you got to have time blocks in your schedule. And this is how you create momentum. I'm giving you the tangible things so you could create momentum. Knowing your numbers is one of them. You got to know your numbers. Right now, I'm 80 close from smacking P5. But I know that I got to do what? I got to create other success stories so my success story could pop. We go in Chairman 10 before Arizona. We will be going Chairman 10 before Arizona. I believe it. My faith is so strong that I see it, right? So you got to know your numbers. Next thing, understand personal momentum versus team momentum. Very important. You guys got to also understand this. Understand every time you slip up, you can't slip up. Right now here, I'm starting this call checking you because you can't slip up. You can't slip up. You can't. Every day, lay a brick. And that's how you guys are going to create this momentum for your personal self. Understand the next one, P150s and P600. Keep this fire going. Keep this fire going. Even today is Close Your Rank Monday. Today is Close Your Rank Monday. All of you guys need to get to your rank today. Right after this call, call people. You need to close your rank today, Monday. So when you close your rank today on Monday, you know what happens? You get paid the next week for your rank. You need to close your rank today. My P1000s, P2000s, my P600s that D-ranked over the weekend, guess what? Work for your rank today so you could get paid out. That's easy. Calling inactives. That's easy. Call all your prospects. Leverage the call. There's no way that I'm working harder than you and I'm over here 6 hours, 7 hours ahead of you. There's no way. There's no way. All you guys had an advantage on me today. Why? Because I had a 17-hour flight and I got home and I was jet lagged. I woke up at 12 o'clock today. But as soon as I woke up, I did my morning routine. I haven't worked out today, but I'm going to work out before I go to sleep, right? And I hit the phones. I went to a coffee shop. Hit me up, Max, when you land in Budapest, right? Think about that. My P150 and P600s are in Digital Dynasty, and if you're not in Digital Dynasty yet, you're in the other chat where you need to put more fire and add more wood to the fire to pop P150, P600, and take advantage of this love of the game. Because right now, this is how you create momentum. When you create a momentum, it starts with you first. When you create a momentum. And how will you create this momentum, right? Because I'm going back to the key points of what am I doing on this call here today? It's simple. It's simple. Very, very, very simple. Very, very, very simple. You need to first know how to create momentum before convention, before you get to convention, right? In order for you to have momentum in convention, this is what you need to do, okay? Someone said I'm very close to P1. Who's that? Who's that? I don't know who that is. Just drop your name. So we got to close that. That's very easy. Cedric, how are you close to P1000, bro? I love it. Let's get it. Let's close it out, my brother. So how do you create momentum before convention? It's about you doing the little things. So right now, everybody here, guys, this is what you should do. Right now on this call, these are some things that I'm doing to create momentum, right? Creating momentum for myself. These are some things that I'm doing right here. right? How am I creating momentum for myself, guys? Look, first thing I did, and I'm going to go to the notes so you guys could be able to see this, right? The Buddha pets. Intentions for Buddha pets. This is the first thing that all you guys should do, right? In order to create momentum for yourself, all you guys need to do is you got to clarify what individually, what is your intention? What is your purpose of you coming to convention, right? The second thing that you need to do, what do you want to get out of this? Because a lot of you guys right now, right, don't actually know what you want. You're just coming to a trip. Who's here the first time coming to a convention? Drop a 1 in the chat box. If it's your first time coming to convention, drop a 1 in the chat box. Wow. Trey, have you clarified exactly what the intention is? Geez, have you clarified what exactly the intention is that you want from this? The next thing is you got to create a list of questions. Create a list of questions, guys, that you're going to ask your favorite educator, that you're going to ask one of the top leaders. Is your first time meeting Nano in person, meeting Mina in person, meeting Janelli's in person, meeting one of the top leaders? What are the questions that you have for them, right? What are the questions you have for them? Create a list of questions. Follow the itinerary. Build a schedule for yourself. Take notes, right? Physical notes, not notes in recordings, because you're never going to go back to those, right? Because you're going to, right after this convention, you're going to go into momentum. And if you're not in momentum yet, you're going to step into momentum. Next thing that you should be doing, content is king. All of you guys right now, I don't know if you guys looked at my Instagram, right? I don't know if you guys looked at my Instagram yesterday, right? I don't know if you guys looked at my Instagram yesterday. Damn, the story is deleted, right? But yesterday, what did I do? Yesterday, all day. Oh, no, right here, still here. Oh, no, it's not here. Shoot, I don't know how to go to yesterday's stories. Actually, yeah, I do. Hold on. Actually, I got them right here on my phone. I could just show them to you guys. So yesterday, guys, look, the whole trip, look what I was doing. Look what I was doing the whole trip yesterday. The whole trip yesterday, what I was doing. I went to the Tony Robbins event. That's crazy. I've been, sheesh, since Friday. Went to the Tony Robbins event. Met Dean Graciani, right? Met him at the event, right? Right after the event, I caught a flight. Right after I caught my flight, I took this picture. Boom, that was Saturday. I met this individual that been following me on Instagram. Met this individual that been following me on Instagram. We was on the same flight from New York City to London. Met him. He's like, yo, you're KD, right? I be listening to your podcast, bro. Let's take a picture. Boom, right? Posted. I didn't post my food, but took a picture there. Right? Didn't take that. But look at this. Called out a trade. My trade hit TP when I was on the flight. When I landed in London, got to a restaurant. Boom. Posted content. Posted content me ladding to Budapest. Content is key, guys. There's some of you guys that are taking your first flight to Europe. You guys are doing something that people save up a whole year, a whole work year or 2 years or 3 years of a lifetime of money that they save. You guys are doing it in months, right? So content is king. You got to post. Look at me. When you guys get to Budapest, if you post this, tag me, right? Because this is the airport here in Budapest. Getting stamps, coach. You see, if I would have never listened to the people that told me this wouldn't work, I wouldn't be collecting stamps. Thank you to Nano, because Nano flew out to my city. Me, 40 days in this business, Nano flew out. He was in Tulum. And he told me, I told him, I was like, bro, if you're serious about building with us, fly out. He flew out the next day. And he told me, KD, you're playing with your potential. I was 2 and 3 in the back office. 2 and 3. And Nano sat me down that night. We stayed up all night. I remember that like it was yesterday. And told me, KD, you're playing with your potential. I was like, Nano, what are you talking about? And he told me, look, run this blueprint and follow me until you know I'm lying to you. That was 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. Nano was at my house, at my grind house, and told me that. And he told me, KD, you need to post content every day. Content is king. You need to talk to new people every day. You need to follow new people. You need to go IG Live, KD. People need to feel your energy. Like right now on this call, I'm on IG Live. I got like 7 people live with me. But there's someone there watching me that wants to work with me. There's always somebody watching you. So content is king. I've been posting since I got here. This is how you create momentum. You need to stack the bricks every day before convention starts. Convention starts on Wednesday. There's some of you guys that start on Wednesday. There's some of you guys that are not even posting your energy on Instagram on your stories. I'm looking at you. You're reposting everything everybody reposts. Be different. You see, I'm different. You feel me? Who feels me? Drop a feel me in the chat box if you feel me.
Feel
You see,
me.
if I would have never listened to Nano, I would have never traveled to my 21st country. It's amazing because I was just on the call with him. He told me, bro, you have traveled more than me in my 3 years. 3 years I was in this, KD, I wasn't traveling like you. And I told him, I was like, bro, you told me to follow you, listen to you, and do what you do, say what you say, and I will have what you have. And mind you, Nano and I, that's my brother. And I'm the closest to Nano out of all you guys here. And I'm sorry, but I'm Nano's favorite. I'm his top student. I was just playing. But think about it, right? I'm his top student. And I do what he does. And I never go through the lines. And I never pass. I just stay in between my lines right here, focus. And Nano gives me a lot of freeway for me to do whatever I want to do, right? But I never cross those lines. And when he calls me, he checks me, and I listen, right? Who's getting some value in this call so far? Drop some value in the chat box, right? You know, TP Smash, you know what I'm saying? Right? So think about it. Got here to Budapest, and I'm posting everything. The next thing with the content, guys, collab with each other. Look at this. These are my prospects. I just prospected these individuals. They're from Europe. 3 hours ago, I was prospecting them. This is how I prospected them. Taking a picture of them. They gave me their Instagram. Make sure you guys like this picture. I'm posting it tomorrow. Fire. Right? Prospected them like this. Boom. Yo, let me take a picture, you guys. You guys look nice. I also want a picture too. Collaboration always beats competition. And look at this. As I was prospecting and creating content, I met some leaders from guitar. They listen to my podcast. Those two women that are right there, they're P600s loading up P1000. I just gave them the blueprint to go smack P1000 before convention, and they're going to be on stage. Tomorrow, we have opportunity calls that we're running together. I told them, make a list. Right after you make your list, make a post on Instagram, make a job form, and boom, you're going to wake up to leads. And some of them texting me like, bro, I already got some leads ready for tomorrow's call, bro. We're going to close P1000 for them. They're not even on my team, but we're on the same company. They're in guitar. This leader right here, my brother Manu, he's a Platinum 2000. He's 50 orders close to smacking Platinum 5000. I told him, bro, we got to get that done on this trip. And he has all 3 of his legs here, right? So think about that, guys. And what did we do? Collaboration. That's another pillar in creating content. We created a content video together. Why did we create a content video together? Because I'm going to put him on my Instagram and I'm going to leverage him. There's a lot of you guys right now that haven't reached the level that you want because you haven't collabed enough, right? You guys haven't got a sign up yet because you're not collabing. You're being hard-headed. You see, there's some people that are hard-headed on my team, and you know what I do with them? I have to leave them so I could be able to lead them later on. 100%. I've run into that. That was the biggest battle that I've dealt with in leadership. Not everybody on your team and your organization is going to listen to you and focus with you. So what do? You leave them. You go run laps on them. That's what I do. People on my team don't listen to me. I run laps, right? And you know what the biggest problem that I run into as a leader is the belief, right? Why do I run into the biggest problem of belief? Because as a leader, you start here, right? As a leader, you start here. And then when you have a high quality leader, guess what happens? You have a big gap. And you know what I run into is the people believing that they could jump this hurdle to get to me. And you know what's the biggest thing that I'm going to tell you here on this call? This is your first time watching me. Don't compare your chapter 1 to my chapter 22. Trust me, this is 3 years of experience. This is 3 years of failing. This is 3 years of creating personal momentum, team momentum, group momentum, being in company momentum. And I'm letting you know the truth here because I got to be honest with you, right? Don't compare. I don't compare my chapter 22 to Dano's chapter 55. I never do. Never. because Nano has all the answers, so I could jump this hurdle. He does every single answer. And if he doesn't have the answers, he's surrounded by all the answers. Same message that goes to my leaders that are here on this call. If I don't have an answer for you, I'm surrounded by the answers. So ask the questions. Make sense? Does that make sense? Drop a make sense in the chat box if I'm speaking to you on what to do to gain momentum. Because to gain momentum before convention, it starts with the activity. And I told you, momentum starts with the small activities that you do today to the long-term activities that you're going to continue to do before convention and after convention. Right? And I want to make sure that I'm saying the right value to the right people here today. Because guys, right after convention, and look how prepared of a leader we have, right? We have a chairman 25, not even chairman 25, chairman 50, Nano Torres, right? Already has a schedule build on what's going to happen after convention. Because in convention, you guys create this content with the leaders, create content with educators, create a category of content, connect with everybody, and guess what happens? You're going to be able to gain momentum. You're going to be able to prepare what's going to happen after convention. You see, I wish I had this call right here before I went to my first convention. Remember, a leader sees things before it happens. Nano knows what's going to happen. Of the 100 people plus that we have coming here to Budapest and the 500 plus people we have coming to Arizona, Nano knows exactly what's going to happen. He knows. So guess what he's doing? That's why he had me here on this call today, to prepare you. Okay? Next thing that you want to do at convention, connect with everybody. The people that are not coming to convention, I need you to be, this is your assignment. Who's not coming to convention? Drop an I in the chat box. You have 2 assignments. The first assignment is you better watch the live stream that we're going to be hosting. Drop an I in the chat box. Be honest with me. All 35 plus of you guys are coming to convention. Right? Who's not coming to convention here? Drop an I. It's okay. It's okay. Your first assignment is to watch the live stream and take notes. The second thing for you is to watch everybody's story and follow every educator and follow every leader that we take content with, and start following their people. Why? Because you guys are going to see exactly what we're going to do here in Budapest, and you're going to be part of it. This is how Sam, now he made the decision. He missed Croatia. And what did he say? Yo, I made a decision today that I'm going to Budapest. And look, he's coming to Budapest. I've been working with him for the last 6 months. And it's going to be my first time meeting him in person, and so many other leaders meeting them in person. And I'm telling you here today, prepare how I'm preparing all you guys here today. And you're going to make a decision because you're going to have the FOMO, the fear of missing out. And you're going to make a decision to be at Arizona and be part of the 500 plus people that Digital Dynasty is going to bring out to Arizona. All right. The next thing for my people that are coming to convention right here, what is 5 things that you must focus on before Arizona? Look at this. Look, I'm going to give you guys my secret, because the only way that I can manifest this faster is if I give it out. Look what I'm searching here in Budapest for. I'm searching accountability results. How can I give more results to all my leaders and fast? Guys, look, I created a dream team focus group right here. Dream team focus group I created right here. I have 41 plus people who are ready from February to April, who are ready to go smash Platinum 1000 in the face so they could go and be P1000s in Arizona and walk the stage. 41 plus. And every new student that I get started within this journey from February to April, they're going into this group chat. And you know what I'm creating? Group momentum, because I'm in personal momentum. But what am I searching for? What is my main focus? How to go out there and get accountability. How can I get my team more results faster than what I'm getting them results? Today, my brother Omar, right, has been working with me for the last 3 weeks. Where you at, Omar? Shoot. I dropped it right here, right? My brother Omar, today, today, where is it? Where is it? I think it's right here, right? My brother Omar today on his live account, he made 140 something dollars. And look at his blueprint. I woke up, I hopped on Evan Cabral, looked at Oris, and graphed the charts on TradingView. Easy money, just got to get prepared. And he's only been working with me for how many days? Almost 3 weeks. He's in Arizona, upcoming leader. Quit his job to do this full time. Talk to me. But look what I got to go do. I got to go what? Leave my team to go what? Create. Create my personal momentum so then I could create group momentum and then to create what? Team momentum. In Arizona, I'm going to see, oh, you guys plan on 1,000s and above here in this group chat. Oh, he's actually here on this call. You're welcome, my brother. I told you, we're going to change the world together, my brother. The next thing that I'm looking for, more retention, sustainability in my organization. Next thing I'm looking for, excitement, events, duplication, getting on stage, because I know that my offline grind is going to bring me my stage time. That's why I'm going to get my 7 minutes to speak and run a training. How do you become the best mentee to your best mentor? That's the training I'm running in Arizona. And what am I looking for? Find your chairman in Budapest so I have a reason to come back here. They say that those who search will always what? Finish it for me in the chat if you know it. Those who search will always find. So guess what? This is what I'm searching for. But what are you searching for? Even if you're not coming to convention, what are you going to search for looking at all our stories, having the FOMO, looking at the live stream? What are you going to find? Have you wrote it down yet? Right? Look at the videos that I'm going to create. And you guys can take my ideas because this is the only way that's going to duplicate. I'm going to make crypto videos. Because why? The bull run is 54 days close. I'm creating videos with who? Mike Sertero, Nick Gomez, Charlie Del Sol. If you don't know Charlie Del Sol, he's the hottest Swipecoin scalper educator, teaching us how to get positions in our crypto portfolios on DeFi, how to get positions in Bitcoin and crypto. I'm telling you guys right now, this is how you create the momentum that you want. Create content. And I'm giving you guys this right here because I know there's a lot of us coming to Budapest. There's a lot of us coming to Arizona. There's a lot of us coming to these conventions and go to these events. You guys have a Super Saturday in Miami happening next week, right? Not this week, next week. Yeah, I'm going to be there in Miami, right? So think about that. How do you prepare for these little events? This is how you prepare for it. You got to first create your personal momentum, and then that momentum is going to happen, right? What's going to happen next after convention? Guys, look, we have a free crypto trial, that we're going to run for 3 days. How do you prepare for that? You start preparing content today. You start preparing content right now. And I'm giving you the blueprint because I'm talking to the leaders of this organization. You guys are the movers, the shakers. You guys are the next wave. You guys are the leaders. If we don't move, our whole team don't move. If we don't show up today, nobody shows up today. Think about that. I leave, sleep. You know what? This thing right here. Why? Because I am is part of me. Digital Dynasty is part of me. So I know if I don't show up today, if I woke up today late and I don't show up, guess what happens? My team don't show up. You feel me? Who feel me? Drop a momentum in the chat box if you guys really feel me, right? Because right here today, I need all you guys to prepare for this free trial that's going to happen. After every convention, we run a free trial. After every convention, momentum starts. And I'm telling you guys right here, whoever's coming to Budapest, whoever's not coming to Budapest, but coming to Arizona, guys, what we're going to experience in the next couple of weeks is going to be memorable. I'm telling you guys right now, it's going to be memorable and it's going to be so incredible ranks are going to pop. People are going to hit next level. Crypto portfolios are going to blow up. Trades are going to hit. Everything is going to hit, guys. I'm telling you right now, I see it before it happens. Jesus is doing something very special to this organization. And I don't know who's feeling this energy on this call, who's fired up on this call, but I'm super fired up on this call right now, right? Because there's something special that's going to happen here. And we're just preparing you for what's to come. Okay? We're just preparing you for what's to come. Because we know what's coming. And we've been here before. So if you don't have a job form right now, you could do this. Look, right? You could go to my Instagram, click on my beacons, right? It's going to bring you to this little website. You guys are going to click connect with KD today. Okay? Press copy link. Go to job form. Right here, download the app. And it's super simple how you guys are going to do this. Right? Super simple. Super, super easy, super, super simple, right? And you guys are going to click right here, create a new form. I'm giving you the blueprint that has changed my organization, and I'm giving you the blueprint that has changed my mentors, right? My mentors organization is automatic leads. You're going to do right here, import a form from a web page. Look at this. Paste, create a form. Boom, it's already created. And the only thing that you got to do is allow it, press design, click on image, custom. You want to delete my image. You want to upload your own image. Or video, whatever you want to do, boom. Easy. Remember, this is so easy to do, but it's also easy what? Not to do. Because not a lot of you guys are going to do it. You guys are going to close your notes, and you guys are going to not uncash your checks. Who's going to uncash their check after this call? Right? And look how easy it is. That's how easy it is, right? Publish. And then all you come here to quick, you want to edit this. Boom. You want to delete all of that. Right? And you want to put work with kdtoday.com. You can put no dot, apply, boom. Look at that. Copy link. Look at this. I'm always searching things. Always searching things up. That's what I'm seeing. Boom. Look at that. And how do you post your job form? Perfect example. Look at this. Boom. My job form is right there. Work with me today. Wow. Easy. You know how you post this? Look at this. I'm going to teach you how to post right now. You're here on a call with me, right? Sorry, guys. You see, that's one of my leaders in Arizona running the play. Upcoming Platinum 600. Look at this. I'm on the call with you guys on Zoom. Guess what? I want to view everybody. Damn, it's not letting me do it. Actually, hold on. Nah, it's not letting me do it. You see, a lot of you guys don't have your cameras on, so I can't put you on Instagram. It is what it is, right? Look at this. Boom, I'll post this right here, and I'll be like this. Watch. And put you guys on game. Whoever's on Instagram, I'm gonna post this on YouTube so you can see it. Showing the team the blueprint. How to create momentum. How to create momentum. Look at this. Boom. I'll do this right here. I'll click on link, paste, right here, work with KD. Today. .com. Boom. Right here, I'll put the location where I'm at. I'll hide the location. Click. Boom. And you know what I'll do? This is where everybody messes up, right? Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to tag my whole team that I'm working with right now. All my leaders. Look at this. Why? Because I know they're not going to post this. And what am I doing? I'm posting it for them. This is where all you leaders mess up right here. You don't tag your team. So your team don't post. So what am I doing? I'm tagging all of them. Even though if they don't post it, I post it. Right? And you know what's the other thing that everybody messes up on? And I'm just being real. Right? Because why? I got to be honest with you. Jesus was honest. So I got to be honest with you. Right? Boom. Boom. I'm tagging my whole team. Why? Because I'm taking advantage of 20 people that I could tag. This is 20 people that I could taproot through them. They're going to see my story and be like, yo, what? This is fire, KD. I'm going to post it. Amazing. And what am I creating? Momentum. Remember, momentum only starts with you. And my fault, I went over on this call, Nano, but I felt like the team needed this. Who needed this? Look at this. Easy. My brother Omar. Omar, I know you're probably going to post this, but I'm going to post it for you, bro. Right? And I'm going to give you guys a secret. Right? I'm going to give you guys a secret right after I post this. And why am I selecting only these leaders? You know why? Because these are the leaders that are in my focus group. So I'm only teaching them and showing them what exactly I'm doing. Because why? Your team is going to do what you do. Your team is not going to do what you say. So that they see me posting this, what's going to happen? Showing the team the blueprint, how to create momentum for my business people. For my business people. All 4 seasons of the journey. Right? Boom. And you know what's another thing that I tell my squad? And I'm gonna give it to you guys here today. That when they create a job form, I'm talking to my leaders here, P150s and above, people who have people in their business. Right? This is who I'm talking to. Why am I talking to you? Because this is important. All right. This is very important for you to know. And this is also very important for you guys to do this with your team. Remember, we're in a business for ourselves, but we're not in the business by ourselves. Let me repeat that one more time, right? You're in a business for yourself, but you're not in the business by yourself. For my Platinum 150s and above that are here that have people in their business, people in your business, have them, all of them create a job form and post whatever they're going to post with you. They post their job form. Why? Because when they post their job forms, tell them to send you a screenshot of exactly the people who are signing up on their job forms. And what do you have? Automatic leads that you could call them. You see, everybody that I work closely with, I have them all, I have all their sign-up links. Why? Because if someone that follows Alan hits me up and is like, bro, I want to do this, and he falls into my pipeline process, I'm not going to sign up on my link. I'm going to sign them up on their Alan. What's up, Queen? And get Alan to Platinum 150 and above. This is how you put your leaders in precision. Make sense? Did you guys get value here today on this call? Drop a value in the chat box. And if you guys got value of this call here today, look, I'm gonna review again one more time. What was my key points and what was my focus on this call here today? Because I told you guys at the beginning, a lot of us hop on calls and trainings, but this is the call that's gonna get you fired up. And this is the call that's gonna get you to that next level, right? These are the key points. In order to create momentum for convention, it's for you to create momentum right now before convention. Who to collab with, content ideas to prepare with, and who's not coming to convention for you to leverage your team that's coming out. Whoever's not coming to convention, you should be posting everything and reposting and telling people to re-tag you in everything that they're posting. You communicate that within the chat. All right. Now, before I leave you on this call, I need you guys to do me one favor. And this is the favor that I want from you guys. Two things I want from you. Okay. Is number one, you took video here today of me speaking. Moving forward, this is what I want you guys all to do, right? And this is the culture that we're going to create here in Digital Dynasty. Okay, this is not something that is just being created today, but this is a culture that I want you guys to start posting. And I'm the type of person that I mentor you guys all from afar. I coach you guys all from afar, right? And this is what I want you guys all to do today. Take a video of whatever am I speaking about today, and I want you to start posting to tag me and post your job form, how I showed you how to do it. So when I go to Instagram and I'm scrolling through, I don't scroll on Instagram because I don't watch what other people do. I don't, right? But if a day I'm bored and I'm looking and I'm searching, I want to be able to see everybody that posted or called. Like today, we have Monday Momentum, right? On Monday Momentum's call today, you post whatever, tag the person, say whatever message you want, and post your job form. Workwithmetoday.com. I want to start that coach in Digital Dynasty. Drop an I in the chat box if you guys got me with that. That's the first assignment I got for you, right? And I know you took me serious, and I know that you're doing this if I see this in your story. And if I don't see this in your story, you're just a BS like everybody else. What's a BS? You know what a BS stands for? Well, what's a BS? Drop it in the chat box so you know what a BS is. No, not full of shit. Not full of shit, right? You're a break of service. That's what you are, right? And what's a break of service? You're someone that is just on calls just to hop on calls. You're someone that's not ready for their breakthrough, that they just wasting time. And that's it. You're just a break of service. You broke the service being here on this call this long. You broke the service of even hopping on the call. And I just got to be honest with you, right? Because honesty goes far. The second thing that I want from you is I want you to drop in the chat right after this call act. What are you guys going to apply? And if you guys are not in Leadership Dynasty, if you're on the Dream Team chat, drop it. If you're not on none of these chats, text it to me personally. But what are you guys going to apply after this call? What are you guys going to change after this call? And also, what are you guys, after this call, what are you guys are going to teach to your team? All right. Who got me with this assignment? Take a screenshot of it. And these are the two things that I would love from you guys to do on this assignment here today. All right. These are the only two things I want from you guys off this call here today, because I know what's coming and I know what's possible and I know what's about to happen after this convention. And I'm here to tell you that I see things before it happens. Nano see things, a lot of things before it happens. And this is how we're all going to prepare for the trial, the free trial, those that are not coming to convention and those who are coming to convention. This is how we're going to prepare for the free trial that's going to happen. All right. But with that being said, family, I love you guys all. Thank you for my time here. And thank you all for showing up today for yourself and also for your team. Let's go. See you in Budapest.
New horizon, reaching out, I can almost see the place. Holding on with the heart that's frozen in the dark, but I am not afraid. No,